Sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
A test of your reflexes.
Hopefully I can still play. I didn't get kicked yet, did I?
Something's happening. I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
What do you mean?
Okay, he pulled out a fucking sniper rifle. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on. Game, please.
I have no idea what the whole thing about that was.
Oh, did you, Yeah, I'm glad that I'm going to be swapping out my, the PC that I use for this soon. Sorry about that. We're back. We live. Watch this. Oh man, I didn't get to show hole. Oh no, not a bone stack. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I don't know how I got DC'd or like whatever the fuck happened there. Again, it's just another reason that I'm glad that I got my new PC. The worst part is, the worst part about it is now I have to, I'm gonna have to do this entire fucking Alliance raid while having to use the restroom. Goodbye, Darkness.
I just got 3 race sacks on me.
Alliance A.
Arcane Soul.
Oh, you got a new skill. Congratulations. Can't use it here because, you know, level synced.
Yeah.
Agrius. An angel? Uh-oh. We have a special action now. Divine Light. Oh, I didn't realize I'm tanking.
How did I die?
To the current of life we succumb. Its judgment swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel.
Ha ha ha, bitches!
Is there something I'm supposed to interact with?
Yes, there is.
What is it?
It should be very obvious. Look around the stage. You know. Well, not yet. Not right now. It will become obvious. I would advise standing not next to me.
Something just...
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed! Seven shadows fall.
Hell.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that one's.
Into broken path like death, and death alone!
Yeah, that one is just. If you get got by that, you get got by that. You gotta get. Basically, you use the sword thing to rescue other people.
Yeah.
But if you get got, then you're stuck. Don't be near me, don't be near me, don't be near me. Goodbye. You're welcome. I climb and seek you. Oh! Oh! No? How about we don't do that? Cleansing flames. You like not fucking try and put your spread markers on me? Someone was trying to spread on me. So when she does Consecrated Blade, you want to use the shield. Goodbye.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you the faith to do as much?
Not too tough without your shields now, are ya?
Oh, divine light, send us from our sins! Gaze deep into the light! Dwell amongst us,
Hey Layla, how's it going?
echo in your empty soul!
Shield, 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 shield.
Well fought, champion. I leave you now to your quest. Ivalice awaits.
Good to hear.
Yeah, this is...
I am struggling.
Yes, you are.
This kind of looks like a blood.
A little bit.
Like, just make it night with a blood moon and it'd be Bloodborne.
Hello, Zarbug. Yes. So do I. It's very nice. Oh, you little shit. What can I... I don't want to have to, but I might have to cut stream. Just since I can hear my PC struggling right now. It's also fucking warm as hell out. And under these... Under, like, normally, if I had my fucking... My small fan, I would have just had that be placed right there. Right behind it. Oh, yeah, I guess I can...
Your coming was foretold, servant of Ivalice. Or perhaps you serve another. I am Count Sidolphus Orlando. Your journey ends here. The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Healer check.
Huh?
This is healer check.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies. Seven shadows cast, seven fates foretold. Yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone. Eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless
Darkness,
embrace.
move the other way.
Yeah.
Gods will not be watching. Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall. Come, show me more. To the current of life we succumb. Its judgment swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel.
Porter is just
To live by
a little
the sword
struggling today.
is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell. Hold is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path that leads him from hell.
Sorry if you're gonna have to. Sorry, but you might have to hear the fan going off.
That?
Hopefully the fan, the big fan here will help to some degree.
I honestly cannot hear what you're saying.
I am God of Thunder. Now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now the scales
Oh god.
You're fine.
Just a yeet. Okay. Bot.
What?
Bot in chat.
Mods! Take care of that bot. I don't want
escape is not so easily right.
That's in?
Were you expecting a modicum of rust?
No. I was not expecting a modicum of anything.
You find my defenses quite
Oh
impenetrable.
no, he's gonna hit me.
A piteous display.
Oh, okay. So,
They who dwell aloft have spoken. Empty soul. Ruination is come.
okay, so
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
a lifetime of pain. Goodbye.
Skies clear. It is time I bade you farewell.
Yeah, so what I might need to do is I still have I still have this fucker.
Is it sanctum you seek, my wayward children? Or perhaps you are come in search of power?
Perhaps you are come.
That which lies at your feet, that blessed ball can grant you both. You need but will it so. Now, take up your salvation and be gone. Mortal agency in matters divine shall not be suffered.
So this is Ultima?
You strap it more like strap on. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Fuck.
You shall know the day you raised your
Alright, I don't remember the mechanics for this fight at all, so we're just gonna wing it.
You don't remember him, and I don't know him. So.
I might just get by via pure tank privilege, so we'll see.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna die.
Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. At least she gives you
I
plenty
do
of time
not
to
like
get the
that.
fuck out of that.
I do not like. Oh my god, I do not like that either. What the fuck? Oh fuck.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Clemency, you. You're welcome. God, I felt that fills you up. I politely disagree. I love that. Ow.
Denizens of Ivalice, from ink of blackest night, I sup.
I don't know why I heard Magus art there instead of Blackest Night, but whatever. No, fuck off. I'm not gonna kneel before that bullshit. No. Oh, hi. Fucking water spout over there.
Denizens
In the middle of all of that.
from ink of blackest night, I sup.
Time waits for no one. Yep. I knew how that worked. Demilio!
Blackest night, I sup.
Also, you know how the guy's like, oh, maybe the Elegant stole the name, not knowing what it meant. There's also just the possibility of like, different naming, like, ow,
Fuck.
oops, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, there's also just the capability of two different cultures having the same word for a different thing. I want to be in here. Get out of that. I don't have anything there, so I'm fine.
So is
No.
this just a survival jamboree?
Yeah, it seems like it. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, I somehow survived that. That flesh wound hurt.
Sooner does the light of life rise into the heavens in a cleansing conflagration of divine benevolence. Your sins, your souls are undone.
Ow. Can you please don't?
You come not into me.
They already are.
I'm already intervening. There's two. Kill, 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 kill.
Never asked. Heidelin would disagree.
already said that, but alright. Come on. No.
You don't move your little shit like that.
Ultima, dear high Sarah.
Shall not escape my wrath.
Oh, easy.
Kneel before me.
No.
Oh no, I got a bone scar.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
That helps.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Wait, Denizens from the Abyss. Huh. I never heard that part. Darkus, get her! Get her ass!
Shit. Interrupted.
Rip.
Somebody use the LB.
I see now in you. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Oh fuck, we bypassed it. Oh cool, we bypassed the entire mechanic.
Orbon.
I am your mother. I am your maker. I am Ivalice.
Talking real shit for one dying.
Yeah. Try not, buddy. Sure.
Now we're just gonna get Ramza.
Not me, because I already got it.
Orbon Monastery complete.
Congratulations on completing the Your Boned Monastery. Now, will I get these cards, though? Two of them I'm pretty certain on, but I could get bypassed. Okay, not what I got. Wait. Oh, they're all the same card. I didn't...
Yeah.
Whoops. I actually do want the gear, so... And that, my friends, is how you complete duty. Yeah. Hot diggity damn.
That was certainly something.
Hot diggity daffodil.
Ramza!
Ramza. So, you back to being your normal shitty self, or you, like, learned a lesson, or are you stuck as the other Ramza? It's white, Kupo. But is it truly him? Oh, cool. My controller decided to disconnect. Fuck! I had something in my eye, I think. God damn it. Itchy eye. Fuck. Ow.
Hate it when it happens.
You piece of
Itchy eyes
ass.
suck.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming to my aid. I don't know, it could still be the other Ramza. Okay, no it isn't.
Okay.
Oh shit, Golden Eyes! Are we in Stormward now? And you have my thanks, noble warriors of light. You have achieved that which I cannot. What the fuck are you not fucking... Controller, please. And you, bearer of my blood and the blood of House Durai, thank you for seeing my final wish fulfilled. Sacrifice has finally been given meaning. Hello, Sid. All the others. Goddamn. Chocobo! Now, my friends, let us retire to Mother Hydalen's bosom, that we may finally rest. Look at that fucking weird ass hat. And another weird ass hat. Farewell. You are the true heroes of this story. You put your part down well. Oh. Delita, how I have missed you, old friend.
Was I the voice of Delina?
Yes.
Okay. Forgive me. You deserve better than history gave you. I could have done more. I'm truly sorry. It's countless centuries that I longed for a day when we meet once again. Now that time has finally come. Ireland beckons us both.
That's some bro energy right there.
company muscle has gotten even faster.
Slightly faster. My Gamers Ups cup, the new Eiffel cup that I got, is coming. Along with a shipment of Gamer Fart.
Nice.
The fucking strawberry kiwi flavor, just fucking.
It is so good. It is
Yeah.
so good.
Nina, small cat. You're alive. But of course you are. You'd think after this many triumphs, one might retire to save the world. Consider us all fortunate that you have not.
Yeah. Hurting.
Oh, wait, hang on. God damn it. Fucking controller ass. Fucking ass controller.
Good at target.
No, my controller's just being ass.
Oh, okay.
Or it could be that the cord's being ass. Hold on. I think. Okay, no, it is just. Okay. But they were there, honey. Clear as day. The hero Ramza and the good King Delita. Why would I lie about something like that, Koopa?
My question is, why wouldn't you? Still, after what we've all been through the past few days, I might be willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. This time.
Ernie, we actually did see them. I can promise you that. Mikoto?
I don't know, simply. It was almost sad to see our quest come to an end. That we have given the land scholars much to consider. Surely not of the School of Ivalice Studies.
Why is it that when you said it is almost sad that we have to conclude our investigation here? Why is it that I immediately imagined Mikoto secretly doing the Aenor thing?
The what?
Aenor from fucking in the Scions. I I don't know why, but my brain went there when she's just like very closeted about that. Oh, to have a brother in each arm.
Bloggy.
My eye. Okay. Despite what Lady Franz says, I had no doubt you would come through in the end. It's been an honor, Bida, Cyril. I only wish Bagamnon were here to celebrate us today. I owe you an apology. I was wrong to doubt you. Whether it be in the council room or on the battlefield, you have proven yourself more than worthy of the many praises the bards sing. I am glad to have counted you an ally, for I would not wish you upon my for I would not wish you upon even my worst enemy. That's.
Huh.
Hey, don't you go calling me the weapon of light now, too.
Alma?
Risk my brother, that I shall ever be indebted to you two. We'll both always be
Here we are, you two.
That's Alma.
I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough for all you have done for my family. And that is before you saved me from the highest seraph. And gentlemen,
Let's see.
I am so sorry for that.
Oh,
I convinced myself my research was
No.
It's alright. We're still here, are we not?
And we triumphed. We proved your theory true. Evilus existed. Ramza existed. And the Oran Durai was not a heretic, but a hero. Now all that remains is to tell the world.
No, we needn't burden ourselves further.
But father, cannot allow our ancestors' name to remain.
Not yet. Simply not in the manner you think. We shall be adding a final act to the Zodiac gravestone, telling of how Ramza brought here, and his chronicle of Moran Duran smote the angel of blood and saved English from the dogs, before quietly embarked on the final journey that will take them far beyond the horizon. And of course, I shall not leave out those nameless heroes who fought alongside Ramza, without whom the young noble would have surely perished.
Ah.
I'm truly hopeful for the story to end.
Well, all stories have to end.
Yeah. When we end on the stage, we live on in the hearts of the crown.
True.
Yep.
King Delta and Oran envisioned the Virgo as a beacon which could lead future generations to the truth about the founding of their kingdom. They were right. Just as the pundits guided us, now we shall guide the masses to the day. Fair play.
You see this.
I'm sorry if my voice acting is a little shitty right now. I need to use the restroom and I'm holding it and I just want to finish this fucking cutscene.
That's fair. I would offer you my thanks again, right out to the sea. Thanks are not really enough to express my gratitude for all you have given us. Perhaps after I complete the Zodiac Brave story, I shall pen a tale about the legendary warriors of light and their adventure across the three great continents.
That's gonna be a long story.
Yeah, especially since it's still going on.
I mean, I don't mean to like. This isn't bragging or anything. It's just there's so much that we've yet to do, and so much that we've done. I mean, hell, technically speaking, by all rights, the Dragon Song War was a tragedy in which we just happened to enter the third act of.
Yeah.
And you have your work cut out for you, my friend. These two have enough battles under their belt to fill at least 3 tomes, if not 4. Would you stop doing that, Sid? And their tail is far from over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Out of character. Yeah, we got Shadowbringers, we got Endwalker, got Dawn Trail. Apparently 7.2 nailed it, so I'm looking forward to actually getting to the MSQ there. Okay, are we out of the cutscene, please? No?
Cutscene.
Okay, well, fucking hold on. I have to shit.
The dialogue, I'll just stop. Alright. Now we await the return of Nova. Ooh, that was close one. Almost dropped my controller. I'll set that down right there. Going to put this on real quick. Keep hair out of my eyes.
message now. So, we all enjoying the stream so far? Have you enjoyed seeing me get my ass handed to me? I need to get a refill on my tea. 1 second. All right. And tea refilled.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Our final rehearsal for the night. Thank God. Yes, Principal. Did you already go through this cutscene?
Not yet. I was waiting on you.
Okay.
Lights, music. There'll be no more mistakes from you two. Am I clear?
Not crystal clear, Kupo.
It's not crystal clear, Cooper.
We're going to perform the new final act.
It's gonna be interesting. Begin. Brenda's heretics. You awaits us in Ivalice.
We shall embark on a journey. A journey together.
Together.
Together. The crystal's call has been answered, and the evil vanquished from the land. They're now free to soar like the griffin.
Free, but how?
By casting off our noble names and forging a new path, one not bound by fate. And on that path we shall meet new friends, make a new family. And unto then, we shall entrust the true tale of our deeds, that they may carry on our legacy for all eternity.
Sword in hand. Only if we just stood to rest.
In sword etched, in sword etched his favorite memories.
Stony tempered his skin.
By sword attested, by stone revealed. That tale can now be told.
Tale cannot be told.
Bravo! Bravo! You both were wonderful.
Definitely. Nice work.
Very well done.
I am inclined to agree with Lady Muriela's sentiments, but there's always room for improvement. Back to your position, everyone. Again from the top.
Good papa. Again? I've had enough of this. I was promised a starring role, Kupo. It is in my contract.
Oh, hush, brother. Before Genomes has us back to polishing boot buckles again.
Clockwork City of Gold. Alright.
Garleans.
Imperials.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Oh god!
You want to voice the namesake.
Well,
So, other research will be required to reach a positive conclusion. A preliminary test showed that the technology utilized here has striking similarities to our own.
excellent. Let the Aeorsians play with their bombs. True power lies within these walls. It appears our ancestors were as cunning as they were ruthless. Wait, no. No.
You?
Powerful enough to carve a gateway into the land's very core. His radiance will be eager to test this Tartarus. Wouldn't you agree? Okay. So these are different lines, okay? I hope the new atmosphere to your liking. It may still change, seeing we have yet to finish our rehearsals, but I believe Father has another masterpiece on his hands. I have always admired my father, but never more than I do now. I finally have come to understand why it was so important for him to tell the tales that he did. Even if those actions did see him driven from his home. Still, I worry that we may never find out our place here in this foreign land. That our voices may never be heard. Everything we knew is gone. Everything we worked for behind us. Will the people of Orthod and Aldenard accept us for what we offer, in spite of who we were? Will they flock to our stage to hear our stories? Will they laugh at our jests and weep at our losses? I know it is childish to fret over such matters, but perhaps I still am a child. You're 16!
Yeah.
You're allowed to worry about these things! Desperate for acceptance for the acceptance of strangers. Despite the fact that I am already accepted. Accepted by my friends and my family. Something happened that day. I laid my hands on Mother's necklace. My father would have believed the hero Ramses' aura sight, the Virgo, that dispelled the fear and hate in my heart, and replaced it with love. I would like to believe it was not only the stone, but me, growing up. Journeying to a new land, meeting new people, learning new cultures and customs. These things ignited a flame inside me, a flame of change. You, Mortlag, Hardy, Makoto, Master Sid, Blaki, Fran, even Lena. You have all helped fan that flame, and that they may rise to a conflagration, to burn away the old ones, leaving what stands here before you now. My father spoke of one day authoring a play that would chronicle your adventures. I believe I will tell him to abandon that endeavor, for I wish to author it myself. That is, if you will allow it. Oh my god, that's really cool. Yeah, of course.
I'd be honored.
You're welcome here anytime, Bridal, Zero. And I hope that you will take time to visit, to tell us more of your deeds. I shall be waiting.
Thanks are not nearly enough for all you two have provided us. Sadly, they are all I have to offer. Thank you, Ivalice.
Okay, cool. That's the same one.
Okay, thanks.
Wait here. In fact, our paths may cross again sooner than expected. I received word earlier that the Eorzean and Eastern Alliances have agreed to assist Lent's Tears, though not in the manner I first sought. They will be they'll be providing refuge for those displaced by the fighting, children, elderly, the wounded. I have been assured they are all welcome. Unlike our demand for soldiery, both Lady Tatara and Lady Yuri seemed much more amicable to this request. Perhaps they remembered how only recently Eorzea received refugees from fleeing from Doma and Alamigo. And perhaps it was I who reminded them. As for now, I must return to Dalmasca with these tidings, and somehow not only convince the myriad resistance factions to cease their infighting, but also to cooperate in the organization of a method in which refugees might be Yes? Sure. Be transported safely across the borders. Needless to say, I have my work cut out for me. But even then, this is only the beginning. Once the refugees are safe, there is still a war to be fought, and won. And when that time comes, do not be surprised when I come again calling. If Bagamon were here, he'd smile and slap us both on the back. He'd probably fall on your face. I miss the captain. I'm not as optimistic as my brothers.
Idar, not so much.
I'm not as optimistic as my brothers as to our chances of meeting again. But know this, Baida, Zero, I will not forget you. And hope that maybe you will say the same.
No, of course not. We forget a friend.
You've done well.
It has been an honor to serve one as brave and just as you two. I only hope my contributions to this most recent endeavor have proven of value. Of course. For the society, small days alone rely on oral text, learning of others' accomplishments, and recording any of my own. Witnessing your cheap in our short time together has inspired me. When I return to Charlotte, I will put in a request with students of Montessier for an increase in field research. But I think I shall start with something in Lower Lanusia. Thank you.
Well, hopefully we'll see you.
Do you have a question here?
It's back to Kugane.
No. Do you have any questions here at all?
Not in this room. I can check the upper level.
Because they are required for doing the quasi-raids.
No.
Retorno Ivalice.
No quests in here. Return to Kugane.
Okay, we have to complete the other. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, in that case, then you'll have plenty of time to do that once I'm done here. Because ready to get cooking.
Alrighty. Reports are that forces just marched on me, making commercial sense of a new temporary base of operations. If that is so, that is where we strike next. We've had our past misgivings, but in the end, we all know the world for the same cause. I hope we can do so again soon.
It won't be simple uniting the factions, but when has war ever been simple? Once we are a united front, we still have to figure out a means of besting the most powerful army in the world. And if, by some miracle, we achieve that, we still have an entire nation to rebuild, starting with the smoldering heat that we used to call home. But then again, it sure feels better than being a sky pirate. Not the next time we meet... Sorry, not the next time we meet you two, be in the Desert Sapphire, neath the Royal Damascus standard. Holy shit. Well, okay, it is working. It's just... Well, was not an adventure. It's sad to think we soon must part ways. Well, with all that we've been through these past few moons. Satisfied with the city's unwillingness to turn him over to the Guardians, Genemis has decided to purchase a permanent berth above Kugane for the Prima Vista. Supposedly she has already received petitions from hundreds of Geiko and Genin to join the company. And then there is the matter of my assignment. You will be delighted to learn that I am almost finished. What? How do you expect me to write an expose when off battling forces the forces of evil from beyond the void? Don't you worry though. A few more weeks and I'll have a draft. Alright, an outline. Until then, I'll stay here in Kugane a little while longer. At the Raven's expense, of course. Farewell. Exiting the game mode plus.
Right.
Alright, go back inside. Now you have quests in there. Oh yeah, wait, before you leave. Because those were... Oh, damn. I can't trade that to you.
Those are the cards.
Yeah.
That's kind of lame. You can't trade cards.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Off to the Prima Vista. There is a single quest. Wander
Yeah, it's a quest line. It is two quests.
My power, my pleasure, my pain. Oh, cutscene.
Yeah, I can't even do those quests, so, yeah. I shall return, I'm gonna cook. I have Borgar to cook.
Nice. There's few so loath to take their rest than adventurers without quest. For shorn of work to give them worth, they soon become the source of mirth. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess? You see, I've struck a chord with you. My colleagues tell me that if one in these lands ever needs an item fetched, that you are the man to speak to. I find this philanthropic compulsion fascinating. And so, in the interest of research for my next play, let's say, I seek to put said compulsion to the test. Assuming you are game, of course. Bring me a bottle of wine. Ha, but not just any wine. Make it rose-themed. Make it Eorzean. I've had my fill of the bitter blends offered here in the East. To start. Oh, if only there was some port where the thirsty Eorzeans went for their wine. You would surely be their speaking with his foremost blind Lalafellan Vinton. Not human. I get it. I know where you need me to go. Fine. Here or is it? No. Alright. Well, off to Wineport. First return, then teleport. Hello, Shamani. It's been a while. Soy and spice, sprinkled with the subtle succoon of the steppe. You have traveled far, my friend. What is it you seek here in Mindport? Seeking a rose blend of wine. Rose-themed wine. Rose-themed wine? You would be hard-pressed to find a wine that did not display something of rose. So we can assume your client was not referring to a desired bouquet. Perhaps a name, or a label, or a bottle. Yes, I seem to recall a certain vintage rosé sold in crystal bottles with a single red rose on the label. Alas, I have nothing as rare amongst my personal stock. As for who might, well, there's always Bergant, I suppose. Always Bergant, I suppose. Ah, only an uncultured fool would select a wine based solely on its bottle. As it happens, however, said fool will be undeservedly rewarded with one of Vilbrand's best wines, were he to select a vintage Sud Vianda. Not that your client would have the palate to properly appreciate its depth and complexity. But let us dispense with the pretense. You are the fool in question, and do not bother to deny it. Fool who has aimed too high. One of your stamina could live 1,000 lifetimes and still not amass the wealth required to purchase even an empty one. Oh, price is no object, is it? Ha! Even if I believed you, and I do not, I have a reputation to uphold as a vinter and viticulturist. My clients learn I was peddling the choice of my collection to the likes of you, they would never do business with me again. Ah, alright. Just to see the back of you, I shall do you the kindness of directing your steps unto one who might take pity on your plight. Presuming he does not find amusement in it. Master Gegeruju of Costa del Sol, but do not tell him I sent you. Well, it's been a while since I've met him. Alright then. Go see Gegeruju again. goose chase. Well, Gigaruju, it's been a while. Cyril, it is always a pleasure, and I do mean it. Ladies inform me you come to inquire after a bottle of Sud Viange. But I told them they must be mistaken. Not even you would be so foolish enough to think you could... I am after one. Oh, you are serious. Cyril, you do realize one could purchase an entire estate in mist for the price of a single bottle, or 5 estates for the price of 5 bottles, which happens to be the number of bottles of Sud Viange I have in my collection. Now, I am not an unreasonable man. Let none say the venerable Gigaruju does not value a friendship as deep as the one you and I have forged. So in my boundless generosity, I offer you the opportunity for a trade. A bottle of vintage Sud Viange for a mere magnum of fine Dalmascan. Never heard of the stuff. I thought I was talking to a fellow connoisseur. I pity the poor vintner back in the wine port who will have to educate you. Until then, my friend, the offer stands. I cannot laugh to save my life. At least not on command, anyways. Oh yeah, I forgot that they're on the same island. Yes, you can. See? Now it can't fly any higher. Shamani? First Sud Viange, and now Damascan wine. I'd like interest you in an aged Leminson red instead. No, I thought not. Well, then you have your work cut out for you. There was a time Damascan wine was fairly easy to produce, even here in Vilbrand. That was before the Empire raised the better part of the kingdom. 5 yards in all. If there are any surviving bottles, it would be those that were exported before the Imperial invasion, 30 summers past. Though I've not encountered any in a decade or more, either at an auction or in private hands. Collectors are covetous creatures. If anyone were to somehow acquire a bottle, there is little chance he would willingly part with such treasure. Which only leaves those brought over by the few Damascan refugees who fled to royalty. God damn it, not the fucking rhino. Blood dressed. Can't sleep. They won't let me. The midges won't let me. They buzz and they scream. Hey, it's okay, buddy. Where's Sue? Where's Sue? There it is. It's gonna be okay. Calm down. I know you. You were here before. You sent away the midges. They came back, though. They always come back. They mock me, tell me I can never go home. I just want to go home. I cannot stand it here anymore. Hey, buddy, it's okay. It's going to be okay, buddy. Just take a deep breath. I'll get rid of the midges for you if you need. Wine. My wife loved wine. She would drink a glass of Valens every night before sunset. She would always keep the cork. I always thought that odd. What good is a cork? Toss it in the muddy deep along with the bottle, I'd say, but she... So you find several empty wine bottles among the rubbish. One particular calls out to you. Take it to Shamani Lomani to confirm its origin. My Chocopore. Chocopore, I guess? Well, I found something. I was dressed. I do hope your visit did not disquiet the poor soul. He said the midges were back. I'll have to go deal with them when I get a chance. So you brought me an empty bottle. How about what is this? The cork remains in place. That is most fortunate. If an adequate seal was made, there may still be traces of wine within. May I? Yeah? Flamboyant yet elegant. A thought-provoking blend of kukuru beans and cinnamon, with just a hint of... is that rosemary? A veritable kaleidoscope of both opulence and refinement. Long has it been since I last encountered a bouquet of such complexity. Yet I recall it as if it were yesterday. Without question, this bottle once held a Damascus Leamon red by the name of Valens. To think I would have the opportunity to experience it again after so many summers. But I suspect Master Gegaruju will not be as satisfied with a sniff as I. Now, one without scruples might see the empty bottle as the basis for a ruse. One man's ruse is another man's kikaku. Hancock, what are you doing here? Over the years, I had numerous dealings with the Lord of Costa del Sol, and while he is many things, an expert on wines is not one of them. Not that it would matter if he were. Men of his standing invariably find more joy in boasting of their acquisitions than in consuming them. In all likelihood, Master Gegaruju will never even open the bottle, rendering the provenance of its contents practically irrelevant. Ah, but where are my manners? These forays back to western climes always bring out the barbarian in me. It is a pleasure, Cyril. lest you're wondering at my presence here, my employers see promise in the Hingan wine trade. Hey, Nijaki. And desire the establishment of a viable route twixt east and west. I am come to see that plan to fruition. But, returning to your dilemma, I believe I may be of assistance. I just so happen to have on my person several sample bottles of Hingan wine made with grapes similar to those once found in Dalmasca. For a close acquaintance, I would be more than willing to part with one he might fill this empty vessel. But that would be unjust. As a maker of wine, I cannot allow it. Also, right now, Nova's AFK. He is currently cooking up some dinner. Master Gegaruja has cozened more of his clients than he can count. How do you think the man amasses fortune? By playing fair? Would that the world were thus, but I am here to tell you it is not. So, it is decided then. We shall employ deceit as a morally justified means to a happy end. Oh, wait, this is a fool's errand. Oh my god. Then let us be glad our query is a fool himself. Are you sure this is going to work? Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go and tell the gentle citizens of Wineport why they should be drinking Hingan. Good day. Okay. I saw nothing. Nothing at all. Ironic phrasing, I suppose, considering he's blind. Deliver the bottle of Damascan wine to Gagaruju. I love that you can now summon a mount while running. That's fair. Yep. Hello, Gegoju. By the gods, you actually found one! A bottle of Dalmascan wine! Oh, we must uncork it right away. Ah, yes. A lush bouquet of herbaceous dignification, coupled with earthen undertones and so forth. He really is no Mentor. In short, the very epitome of a Damascus red. Yes, you have outdone yourself this time, Cyril. I guess. And a promise is a promise. Ladies, the bottles of Sud Vianja, if you please. Take whichever you fancy, except for the one with the rose. That is my favorite. Or whichever you fancy. The one with the rose. That is the one I was asked to deliver. I thank you for the business deal, or the business transaction. Alright. Time for one expensive teleport. Excuse me. Yes, I do. Have a meeting with the dramaturge. Huh. Interesting. Let's hope he wasn't swindled with this. Bottle of vintage Survianja. You never cease to amaze. But what is most amazing is your impeccable sense of timing. Today marks the 12th anniversary of the day I met my dear wife. If there was one thing she loved more than wine, it was roses. Would that she were here today too. Ah, I see. Haha, but I just. My wife is very much alive. In fact, huh? She's been here with us all along. Darling, would you care to join us? You really are a theater kid, aren't you? For me, how thoughtful. But did you forget the most important gift of all? Of course not. Hmm? Yeah, it really does suck. People tend to do crap like that, knowing people needed it. Yeah, and yet another lovable weirdo. Bacon bread. Perfect companion to a perfect wine. For my perfect companion. Oh, darling, I think this might be our best anniversary yet. That's cute. Well, at the very least, you weren't swindled into something that wasn't actually the wine. That played out better than I imagined. I suppose I have you to thank, adventurer. Though it was the bacon bread that sealed the deal. In bad taste. Wandering Dramaturge wishes to express his appreciation. Well, apparently in this, he just makes it himself, so. The Sud Viange was truly an amazing wine. I admit, before leaving Garlemald, I was worried that Outland's vintages would not agree with my palate. But oh, how I was wrong. Not only was the rosé one of the best I've had during my time here, it's one of the best I'd had, well, ever. Simply had to have more, so I literally don't think I could get you another one. Went and purchased an entire crate of the stuff. Good lord. Where did you find it? And I gave him quite a deal, I might add. Good God, Hancock, where the fuck did you come from? Popping out of the ground like a fucking mole. Which was not easy, seeing as there is great demand for bottles of Sud Viange throughout the 3 great continents. Jesus Christ. I shall reserve my judgment on the verity of Hancock's deal, but even were the price double, it would have been more than worth it. Fortunately, I recently sold an entire collection of my works to a little playhouse on Kogane Dori. The Mujikoza, I believe they called themselves. These Hingan words leave my tongue in knots. And scored myself a tidy profit. Hmm? The price of a single bottle more than a house in mist, you say? Ha! More than a birdhouse, I suppose. Yeah, we need to put a Namazu bell on them. Oh, you are serious? Well then, I can inform you that is most definitely not the case. Even during shortages, I've never had to ask for more than, say, 20 or 30,000 gil a bottle. 40 if the buyer was wearing silks. You say Master Gegaruju provided you with this misinformation, did he? Yeah, he did. Why the conniving devil? Well played, you lecherous Lalafell, you. I mean, that is terrible. A terrible thing for him to do. Wait, was that Damascan wine we procured for Master Gegaruju some moons ago in exchange for one of his bottles of Sudvianja? Yes, it was. Do I, want to know about this, Hancock? Probably not, but I shall enlighten you anyway. It sounds like you and Hancock make quite the cunning devils. Still, I do feel somewhat responsible for this whole mess. As an apology, might I offer you a bottle of vintage Sudvianja? No, of course not. Then what would you say to a bottle of Damascan? You could exchange it with the bottle you gave this Master Gegaruju and absolve yourself of all wrongdoing and whatnot. I don't know. I don't think it's... now you're probably wondering where one might find a bottle of genuine Damascan red, considering the hells you had to negotiate simply to find an empty bottle. Well, that, my distrustful friend, is where Hancock comes in. I do. I do? Oh, yes, I do. And I just so happen to have a bottle of Damascus wine on my person this very moment. 3, in fact. And why do I carry bottles of the rarest wine in Orthid on my person, you ask? I, am not at liberty to say. Mm-hmm. If you must know, I acquired them from one of my acquaintances in Rabanastra. Alright, I purchased them from Lady Fran. How do you know Lady Fran? This is all what I think it is. Enough Damascan red to keep a Banga happy for a long, long time. Amongst the royal sommeliers, there was a Vera like Lady Fran. When word spread the Garleans were approaching, she ordered the entirety of the royal palace's cellars delivered here, where they'd be safe from the Empire. Seeing as the situation with the palace is what it is, I don't believe anyone would mind Lent's tears using the wine to say, fill the resistance's coffers. So what is your offer? If this many bottles were to make it to market, the price would fall like a furble from an oak. I would be ruined. And here I thought they said you were a shrewd one. Now, if I were to acquire this much wine, I reckon I would only release a few bottles at a time to ensure, what would you call it, maximum profits. Renok, there is no need to be rude to our guest. You told me before that the East Aldenar Trading Company could not provide the Damascan resistance with aid as it would not be good for business. So, I offer you something that will. Do you accept? Sounds like he was kind of strong-armed into accepting. Not that it transpired anything like that, mind you. Right. So, would you care to purchase a bottle? I jest. Now take a bottle and consider my apollo... and consider it the last you'll get from me. You literally cannot say the word apology, can you? Take 2 bottles? All 3? enough, Cyril. Poor Hancock looks like he's lost his mistress to a marble. 3 bottles is more than fair to see your wounded honor restored. Think of it this way, Cyril. If you hadn't saved the world from Ultima's bane, the High Seraph would most definitely have destroyed all that wine in the monastery simply out of spite. Meaning, you're entitled to at least those 3. And if you so desire, you can take one of those bottles back to Costa del Sol and set things right. Though something tells me Master Gigaruja won't take kindly to you waltzing into his manor and demanding he exchange the bottles for no apparent reason. Perhaps you might enlist the aid of that vintner from Wineport. What was his name again? Shamwow. That's a cleaning brand. Shamani Lomani. Back we go. Good lord. I think if I have the opportunity, I'm gonna give Shamani one of them. Wait, did you just say you have in your possession a bottle of genuine Damascus red? By the 12, wherever did you find it? Hancock. Amazing. Simply amazing. And it is safe to assume you are here to right the past wrong. One involving a fancy bottle full of falsehood and fabrications. Well, I am more than willing to help you sort out this sordid mess. If I had said something back when I learned you would be trading a bottle of Valence for Mia Sud Viange, none of us would be in this position in the first place. I shall accompany you to Master Gegeruju's seaside manor and explain to that man that the bottle you gave him had not been stored properly, and that we have come to exchange it with one that has. He is certain to believe the claim coming from me, his most trusted supplier. Alright, let's get going, Shamani. Spoiled? Shamani, I am shocked to hear that such a careless mistake was made on your watch. My deepest apologies, Master Gegeruju. I was not made aware of the error until recently, and have been since seeking to procure a replacement, the one I come bearing today. Would you care to partake of it in its aroma? I find you will recognize hints of kukuru, cinnamon, and if you were to hold the goblet at just the right angle, freshly cut rosemary. A veritable kaleidoscope of both opulence and refinement, if I do say so. Without question, this bottle most certainly contains none other than Damascus Valence. I shall be the judge of that. Yes, a florid banquet of wooden distinctions hunkered beneath a rhapsodic veil of undertones and, what do you say? Yes, this is without a doubt a vintage Leamon. I accept your apology and will allow the exchange. You two, fetch me the bottle now. Also, welcome back.
I have impressed myself. What are you laughing at?
It looked like these two Mikote were literally about to kick the shit out of Gigaruju
Yeah,
until
yeah.
he paid them. Again, my apologies, Master Gigaruju. I shall endeavor to prevent any similar oversights in the future. You have my word. Yes, but may I ask, what exactly are your plans for that bottle? This, by the suppose of the course, is far too foul to even flavor a stew. Then wouldn't mind if I kept it. Kept it? Why? Can you think there's a point made in wax on top of improvements like full colors? Oh, this is an authentic seal bottle that has been red. Its thin ends aren't enough for another wing flying out of here. What the fuck? Sakagaruju knowingly presenting someone with a bottle of wine understood to be of inferior quality? That would be, I could never allow such a thing. Never! What's one little bottle? Let me give you a cut of the profits. A small cut.
Look, you want to stream for me on Discord side?
Sure, let's hope this doesn't break it. And of course, the two Mikote are still just casually fanning.
Yeah.
I said,
No.
Now look what you've done. Ladies, hurry and collect those pieces. I have some animal glue in the bungalow. They were about to punt him off. And, a good day to you too.
I have made a damn good burger. Holy shit.
Nice.
But then again, liquid smoke. You throw some liquid smoke in your burger when you're making it. God damn, that's good shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, streaming that's using OBS to have a conniption.
Ah. Alright.
Shamani. Well, that ends well, I suppose. The important thing is that we exchange the bottles. Now, as to how this is going to affect my future dealings with Master Gigaruju, you there are literally thousands more where this came from? Well, if that is the case, I suppose I can help. There you go. Thank you again for the wonderful gift. As a distributor of fine wines, rarely am I allowed the luxury of partaking in my own supply. I shall truly enjoy this exception. Some even allow old beer